YouTube, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another installment of Damon's Days. It's definitely great to see you all. It is Friday. It is unseasonably warm today. Like we're in like the mid 70s, maybe 72, 73. Um, and it's beautiful, beautiful outside on this Friday. And guess what? You know what? For the second time in my life, only the second time, I'm going through puberty again. I don't know what is going on. I got these pimples popping up. YouTube, I promise you, I promise I wash my face every single day, every day, every day. I don't think I had clear skin since I've turned 13, 14, many moons ago. But my God. Anyway, it's definitely great to see you all, and I really hope that your Friday is going well. I hope that you had a good week. I know the last time I posted, it was a little somber. It was reacting to, the death of Takeoff of the Migos. So definitely rest in peace to him and to everybody that loved him and all his close friends. They will all be in my prayers. But yeah, definitely doing a lot better today. It is Friday. I'm definitely happy to make it to the end of the week. My week was it was busy. It was cool. It seemed like there was a nice pace to the week. It didn't drag and it didn't fly by. So for me, it felt like, it was a very, very, very nice pace. So I'm definitely grateful for that. In regards to my last video, I did talk about who do you need to call just to simply say, I love you, right? We talked about that. We talked about how, Kobe's quote, the late Kobe Bryant, his quote said, the biggest mistake that we make is by thinking we have time. So who did you call just to simply say that I love you? Or if you're not a phone person, if you don't like talking on the phone these days, who did you text? Who did you DM? Who did you contact anyone? I suggest that you get on that if you didn't, because life is fleeting. It's unpredictable. Here today, gone tomorrow type thing. No one wakes up saying like, oh wow, I'm gonna die today, let me do all the things that I'm gonna, that I need to do. No, we don't know. We don't know when that's gonna happen. And for me, I'd rather not know. I don't want to count down, knowing whatever. But anyway, who did you call? And I know some of y'all probably said Ghostbusters. Well, depending on the age of my audience. But yeah, make sure you get on that. And also, did you guys do your lists? Did you do your lists? Last week I spoke about writing a list of 10 things that you are grateful for. 10 things. Yes, 10 things that you are grateful for. And what you were supposed to do with that is write it. And that's the least. You could write more. But 10 things that you're grateful for. And you're supposed to have that list at the ready, easy accessible, whether you walk around with it or you have it somewhere where you can refer to it often, and just read it every day, multiple times a day. Right? Read it every day, multiple times a day, just reminding yourself of why you're grateful and the things that you have that make you grateful. So I hope you did that. If you didn't, then please work on it. Please do it. Trust me, it will help your overall mood. It will help keep things in perspective, especially when things are not going right, especially when you're tempted to feel like your life is terrible, when you're tempted to feel like I have nothing, like when you're tempted to feel that, you know, there's no one in my corner, there's no one, I have nobody. Like, when those feelings come, you could always refer to that list, and it'll help you. It will help you get you out of that mode of thinking. So I hope you guys do that. So what are your plans for the weekend? Anything good? Anything that you plan to do? Please leave it in the comments below. Again, where I'm at, I think you guys know by now. I'm in New York. I live in New York. But again, it's gonna be like mid-70s this weekend. You know, very nice weather. We got a marathon on Sunday. We also turn our clocks back. I don't know about the whole hour thing anymore. As a kid, I used to love it. Like, oh, you know, turn the clocks back. I get an extra hour to do. You know, these days I don't really, I don't really feel it. You know, I don't really feel it. And now it's just kind of annoying that, you know, oh, we got to turn it back and this stuff changes. But I saw in the news today that if we didn't turn the clocks back, at least from where I am right now, if we didn't turn the clocks back, then the sun will rise at 4:30 in the morning, and it will set an hour later, an hour earlier than it normally does. So I think if it sets at 8:30, it'll set at 7:30. I think they said, or maybe it was from 9:30 to 8:30, something like that. But I don't know. I can't imagine the sun rising at 4:30 in the morning. And there was another one too. I think he said, this is the weather person this morning. I can't remember. I should have wrote it down. But I do remember specifically that he said during the summer months, the sun would rise at 4:30 in the morning. If that makes sense. But I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I think I just confused myself. But anyway, so that's what's going on. You know what I mean? So what are your plans this weekend? It's definitely going to be nice weather. I'm definitely going to try to just get out and enjoy it, and, you know, just take the days as it comes. You know, that's the best that not the best that I can do, but that's, you know, what I'm going to end up doing this summer, this weekend. And basically also, what I want to talk about today, I posted something on my Instagram, and I thought it was very profound and very true. And I just wanted to share it with you guys and just encourage you as well with it. So the quote, or the post was, if you do not make time for your wellness, then you will be forced to make time for your illness. And that is very profound. If you do not make time for your wellness, you will be forced to make time for your illness. And I just want to encourage everyone that's watching to choose to make time for your wellness. What does wellness look like to you? Right? I mean, it looks different for many people. Wellness could be just doing absolutely nothing. Like, sometimes that's wellness for me. I would just like to take time to just not do anything, not work, not study, not having to run errands, not, I don't know, whatever. I just I want to be a couch potato. I don't want to do anything, you know, or feel free to do whatever it is that I want to do. You know, sometimes it's important just to block off a day as you're planning like your weeks and your months, you know, in advance. Block off some days. Is like, I am not going to schedule anything on this day because that's going to be my wellness day. And I think that's important. Like, you definitely want to make the choice now while you can to take care of your wellness. What does wellness look like to you? What does wellness mean to you? You know, because then on the flip side, you will be forced to take care of your illness. And yeah, No one wants to be forced to, whatever. It's crazy. Like if you have to go to the hospital, if you have, an extended hospital stay, if you have to go on medication because of stress and exhaustion, or if you do long-term damage to organs, like, stress is a killer. Stress is like something that really, like, just eats you up from the inside out. It just does so much to you. Pride, um, worrying all the time, which is also going to be attributed to stress. It's important that we take care of ourselves. It's important that we take the time while we can to say, that day is going to be the day where I take care of myself. And it's okay. It's okay. No one should ever feel guilty for wanting to take care of themselves. So I saw that and I posted it and I read it so many times. I was just like, this is so, so true. So I'm going to, as early as next week, definitely schedule some time to just practice wellness, however that looks for me. Whether that's playing video games. I love to game. I don't get to game as much as I would like, but maybe I do that, taking the day and just playing games for a few hours, and not feeling guilty about it, because it's important to release and to relax. And maybe it's getting sleep, maybe it's taking naps. I never thought I'd be the type to take naps, but here we are. you know what does it look like to you? And I definitely encourage you all to try to do that. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know if you have children. I don't know what your circumstances are, your living situations and different things like that. But whatever it is that you have in your life, do not make the excuse as to why you shouldn't take care of yourself. There are 24 hours in a day. Maybe your wellness can start in intervals. Maybe you take a wellness hour or wellness 2 hours, or whatever. I'm just throwing out ideas because I don't know your situation. Everybody's situation is unique, is different. Although I think we can relate to each other with different things, but it's unique, right? Whatever it is, don't make excuses for yourself, because one day, all these things, whether, depending on your living situation, children, family, whatever it is, if that illness comes, it's not going to care what you have going on in your life. You're going to be forced to deal with it. So that's why I say, whatever it is, whatever's going on, take care of it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. All right? And however wellness looks like to you, please do your best to practice it. Practice wellness. It's very important. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Oh, and also I forgot, apparently, the Powerball jackpot is 1.5 billion, with a B, billion. I'm going to get to the point where this YouTube thing, I'll be able to, put some graphics on the screen. Like when I say billion with the B, then a B will flash across the screen. I got to figure that stuff out. But anyway, $1.5 billion. And by the time the numbers are drawn on Saturday, it'll probably be even higher. So I just want to say this, for those of you that play, for those of you that have big, $1 in a dream or $2, whatever, however much this lottery costs. Let me just say this, all right? And this is probably the best thing that you'll hear about this. So please take heed, take notes, and just listen carefully. If you play the lotto and somehow you end up winning, right? It's a possibility. It could be one ticket, it could be multiple tickets. But if you end up winning the lottery and you have decisions to make about that money, about 1.5 billion, and again, I don't know what state you're in, taxes apply, maybe they don't apply, whatever. You play the lotto and you win, just remember this one important fact. I am your cousin. I'm your cousin. So if you win, hit me up and I will help you out with the money. I'm not laughing. Okay, I'm laughing. I tried to keep a straight face, guys. I couldn't do it. No, but if you play the lotto, more power to you. Good luck. Don't go crazy. Maybe that'll be a follow-up question for Monday. We come back. What would you do if you won all that money? You know, and I know it's easy, like, oh, I'll buy this, I'll be this. No, let's take it further. How would you protect yourself if you won all that money? I live in a state where you have to, announce, hey, Damon of Damon Days channel won $1.5 billion. We can't collect it anonymous here. But how would you protect yourself? How would you protect the money? How would you make sure that you never ran out of it? That's a better question than what you would buy. I have a feeling I know what everybody would buy: houses, cars, donate here, donate there, pay their bills and stuff like that. Says my device is getting hot. So I'm going to end it here. But guys, practice wellness. Have a great weekend. Look forward to speaking to you guys again on Monday, God willing. But be safe. Call that person up that you need to say, hey, I've been thinking about you. I love you. How are you? Hang out with someone. Just, we have this life that we're blessed to live, that when we wake up every day, we are blessed to be alive and to wake up. Use it to do good, and make sure that you're doing things to make yourself feel great about yourself and the things that you're doing and helping other people. But that's it for me. I'm out. Have a great weekend. I love you all. Thank you for everyone that's viewing. Please leave some comments. I love to engage with you all. And have a great one. And until next time, peace out, YouTube.